Hello and welcome to the Shattered Fates Shadow Era Closed Beta! Ah! The crowd goes wild! Woo! So this is the closed beta for Shadow Era. Yeah, exciting, right? So I made that one video that was stuff, like what deck should I make and play and do, and I got a bunch of different responses, so I'm not listening to any of them. Actually, I've been playing around with a bunch of decks, and this is the deck I want to show you. But real quick, I just want to forewarn you that this is the beta. People are trying out a lot of decks, and so there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and who knows what's going to be viable once it goes to the live server. But anyway, let's get into a quick match, and I apologize for any bad quality, because it's not great quality. The card images aren't even in the game. It's not great. The deck I'm playing is a Praxix mill deck, and so I'm pretty excited about making it. I can hover over and see these cards. We're gonna get rid of this Plightbred Runt. As you can see, it does stuff when it gets discarded, so I don't play it. I basically have it in the deck so that when I discard it, it can do cool things. So that's cool. So the goal of this deck is to get allies on the board for board control and discard your opponent's cards. That is the point. There's not really much else that happens with this deck. We are playing against, I don't even know who. Vess. Are we playing against Vess? Vess Swift Hand. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this other runt, and we're going to play the only card I can. And then we're going to end my turn. So yeah, so I've made a couple of decks that I've been enjoying playing so far. This is one of them. I also made a Thraben, the Priest deck. And I made an Undead Banebow deck. Pretty awesome. He's getting a good lead on me already, and I don't like that. I don't know if I have things to go against a rush. We are going to get rid of this Brimstone Devourer. Again, that's mainly for discarding. We're going to have to discard this. This is not going well. Usually the best matches are when they don't get a turn 2 drop. And I have one of this guy, whatever he's called. Harbinger of the Lost. Is that what he's called? I will use my ability, and so you'll get to see that. One complaint I have about the ability, which I think is really weird. Ooh, he uses... Okay. I don't know why you chose to do that. So we are going to get rid of Gravemonger. You only really need to play him towards the end. We'll use my ability. The thing about the ability is... Okay, so the ability is it discards 3 cards, and then the amount of allies is how much damage I can do. So, 1... You're kidding! But you have to count it yourself. I don't see anywhere... I mean, it'd be nice if it told you, this is how much damage it is, because you can figure it out. I mean, there's nothing, preventing you from figuring it out. We played Temporal Disturbance right here. That discards cards from the deck. Yeah. The way I deal with a lot of damage is I do have a couple of these Soul Reapers in here. It's a 50-card deck, so that's exciting, I guess. Why use your ability? Who cares? It doesn't do anything. It's just giving Infernal Gargoyle for... I'm really taking a lot of hits, though, which is frustrating. Wow, Reactory, which isn't helpful. We're going to have to use a Mind Control on the Infernal Gargoyle. Man, that thing needs to go away. Right now. It needs to go away immediately. Do I even have any... I have 1 ally for Soul Reaper. This is not good. This is not good at all. We might play just another match. The beta is real loose. I'm not going to go into a lot of stuff because cards can change. Strategies are going to change. We don't even have the artwork on a lot of the cards. So it's you know, whatever. He's gonna get rid of my Temporal Disturbance, which I think is a really weird move. I played against a Boris who did this with a Spectral Saber, and I was like, really? Okay. You know, I don't think it's does that much. Like, I actually, okay, you can get rid of that, like, please? And thank you? Okay, now hopefully we get that, which isn't helpful. Let's get rid of a Crystal Shards. Let's draw the best card on the planet. Oh my gosh, none of this is helpful. We're gonna play this guy, which is Reverberate. Basically, if it lasts 3 turns, and when I discard a card, he discards 2. But he didn't, it doesn't look like. But I did discard a card with Antimatter, so. From your deck. And this is from my hand. Okay. Fine. So this goes better with Crystal Shards, apparently. The drive in the deck. So it's 50 cards because it's milling you to death. And, yeah, this is really frustrating. I'm not sure. I've never been rushed with this deck. I know this isn't a rush deck, but man, I'm really hurting, huh? Yeah, it's frustrating. Oh, getting rid of that. Let's play this. Let's draw a card with Crystal Shards. What am I going to get? They're a Reverberate. How lovely. Oh, and it killed. Okay, so it discarded this Brimstone Devourer, which when it's discarded, the opposing ally or hero with the lowest health takes 3 damage, which killed the Yari Blade Dancer. Awesome! So we're still in it, man. We're still in it. We're still doing it to the max. We got 7 health. Our only way of healing is discarding more allies. Yeah! Woo! Let's do it! He's going to use Crystal Shards, which discards the King's Pride. Awesome. Yeah, I will say there is no item destruction in this deck. I couldn't fit it in. I had to deal with the opponent's allies. So that's basically, it can deal with the opponent's allies, and it can discard cards. I didn't have a room. I mean, 50 cards, and I'm like, wow, 50 cards. You know, which works. But, you know, I do have Eternal Renewals in here. Oh, that's the other thing I guess I wanted to mention is what I like to do is I like to just hang on to Eternal Renewals and Soul Reapers so that I always have one when I really, because, you know, if I really need to use one. We're going to get rid of him because he's worthless. Discard that guy. Okay. Draw a card. We're going to discard the... Should I get an ally or the Shadow Font? Let's discard this guy. Let's play the Shadow Font. Should we use my ability to? I don't think so. We'll wait. So the Shadow ability only works on allies. So the guy has to play an opposing ally for it to do anything. So I mean, yeah, I think that's really where Praxis comes into like balance, because if he could do it on just anybody, I think it would be way overpowered. He's gonna get rid of my Crystal Shards, which I don't mind. We do get a Reactory, which I might play. I might not. I don't really know. We get these 2 things. We are gonna discard the Brimstone Devourer, which is gonna do 3 damage to him. You know, I am a little scared about him doing something really crazy here, so I think I'm going to use Soul Reaper and heal up. Because I'm scared. I'm scared that he's going to, like, just do something really crazy, and I'm going to take a lot of damage. And we'll discard cards. Why not? Let's discard cards. Okay. Sure. The reason I'm discarding cards is because I would rather discard his cards then like, okay, if he has an empty deck and I use my ability, he's gonna take 3 damage, but I'd rather he discard cards than just take the damage. And look, he has haste. So I was kind of right. He's hasting stuff. I told you, man, he's hasting stuff. I so called it. Did I not call it? Yes, you called it. Thank you. Okay, we have a couple options here. We can play Reactory and use Energy Discharge. I don't know if I want to push myself down to 5 health, though. It's kind of scary. I mean, I'm sure I'll discard at least 2 allies with my ability, but he's still got this 4/3, which he can do to 5. Yeah, let's play the Energy Discharge. And we'll discard cards, because it's kind of over anyway if he's got what he needs. So we'll end turn. Hopefully he doesn't have anything that can do 5 damage, but he might have a haste ally. Hopefully he doesn't. Yeah. What time are we at? 11 minutes. We'll play 2 matches then, because this is almost over. So we can do 2. He does get it. So he wins. GG. GG, boy. Oh, you got 2. Were you just waiting? Like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to do a lot, but then at the end, I'm going to play King's Pride and Rampant Krygon. Woo! I guess that's what he thought. It worked. You get to do lots of damage to me at the end. So you can see, though, like, he only had 1 card left. If I can just, you know, because if I can discard your deck, and then I can still have health and stuff, I can... You know, whatever. You get it. Hey, so I'm back. I cut it. So basically what happened, I'm not sure where I'm going to cut it. I went to play a second match that I was going to record because the first one was so short. And I went up against a 70 card Jericho. And I got him down to 10 cards, but I could not finish it. And he did win. So, that match, it took, I'm yawning, it was so long. It took 30 minutes. It was just really too long for me to put up. So, I know I'm going to cut it. It wasn't very interesting either, because a lot of the turns, like, I didn't really get my draw, which was frustrating. Anyway. Or he destroyed it. Whatever. Anyway, hopefully there's more beta stuff up soon. I don't want to put up a ton until they get more artwork up and stuff. So it's going to be limited. I'll still try to do it, but it's just kind of hard because I don't want to sit there explaining all the cards. And I get really good at knowing where they are, just where they are in my hand. Like, I'm like, oh, Gravemonger's always over here, and Pipebread Runt is always kind of in the middle. So I kind of figure out by, like, what order they're in. And you just can't do that. I can't do that in a video. So, I would like more artwork so you can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. But I am going to be posting beta content. Don't think, I mean, I'm posting this, right? Like, don't think, oh, he's not going to do anything. I'm going to be posting stuff. Don't worry. Calm down. Just stop. Stop yelling at me. Beta content's coming. Okay? It's coming. Okay? Sorry. Jeez. I'll try to do a bunch of the heroes, because when I asked, what hero do you want me to do? I got a ton of different responses. So, I'll try to hit the ones that they commented on, but I'll just do a bunch of stuff, show a bunch of the different things that's going on in the beta. And I will say, this first deck was totally made by me. So, I'm pretty happy about it. I like it. It's a fun deck. Anyway, done. I'm done talking. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. As always, bye.